Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Richard Mugica, and I am the founder of the Onward Men podcast, a podcast built specifically for men that want to grow in income and impact and fulfill your God given mission. And today, guys, is Money Friday. And I'm all about the five M's of manhood, which are money, mission, muscles, mindset, and of course, marriage. And I say, guys, that if you can get all five of those areas of your life down, then congratulations. I call you a high performance man. And I am yet to find a man that does not want to make more money. I am yet to find a man that does not want to make a bigger impact. I am yet to find a man that doesn't want to fulfill his God given purpose and his destiny. Because believe it or not, gentlemen, wherever you find yourself in life right now is just the beginning, right? Is just the start of where you ultimately belong. And new outcomes require different thinking. So today, gentlemen, on Money Friday, I'm going to give you the biggest, the most baddest, the most intense tip on literally increasing your income, 10xing your income. And it comes directly from the biggest mentor that I have ever had in my life. His name is Bedros Keuilian, and he is the owner of Fit Body Bootcamp, the franchise, the fastest growing franchise on the planet, close to 800 locations, $100 million guy plus. And I had the privilege and I had the pleasure of being mentored directly by him. And one of the principles that he taught me, gentlemen, about literally transforming your income from start to finish is singularity of focus. Singularity of focus. And let me put it to you this way, guys. When you are trying to make more money, you've got to have a path to get there, right? And my buddy, not my buddy, but a man that I follow, his name is Shravan Shrivista. And he took a company from 50 million in revenue and he brought it all the way up to about 3.2 billion in revenue. And he told me, he said, "Hey, Rich," he said, "the way that I did it, the number one way that I did it was singularity of purpose, singularity of focus. I knew that our focus was to take this company doing 50 million a year and get it to 3 billion a year within 5 years. That was our singularity of focus. That was our singularity of purpose. So we put all of our energy, all of our attention on that one focus. Now, had I tried to do this route, go that route, and you start getting the idea fairy, gentlemen. Some of you might be going through that idea fairy stage right now, right? Where you start dabbling in Instagram, you start dabbling in podcasting, you start dabbling in Facebook, you start dabbling in YouTube. You have a plan to start this business or start this in your life, but then things start going and they get a little tough, and then you start switching routes. You want to add this, you want to add that. Those are all idea fairies, guys. Those are all distracting you from really the path that you need to be taking, the path that's going to increase your income the most. So today, gentlemen, if you want to start 10xing your income, you got to have singularity of focus on your financial situation. If you're in a job right now, then your focus, if you want to stay there and you want to make tons of money, your focus needs to be, hey, how do I get to the top within this time frame? And this is my focus. And that's what I'm going to do for the rest of these next 5 years, is get to the top of this company. Or maybe you're building a business and you're trying to build a personal brand. You're trying to build an audience. You're trying to become an influencer. Well, your singularity of focus, gentlemen, is what is that? Is that publishing content and growing an audience and building your massive following so that way you can generate, $100,000 in revenue in 3 years? Is that your singularity of focus? What is the focus, gentlemen? Write it down on a piece of paper today, and whatever it might be, you got to commit and you got to decide that this is where I'm going. This is where I'm going to go to it by. This is the date that it's going to happen. And you put all your time, energy, and effort into that focus. And eventually, guys, it will become reality. It's just a matter of time. But most men are not willing to play the long game. right? Most men are not willing to put in the work when they don't see the results, right? They're not willing to record the podcast episodes day after day, week after week, and not growing an audience and not getting any money out of it and not feeling like you're making an impact. It's hard, gentlemen, to have singularity of focus because you're going to go through so many stages. You're going to go through the ups, you're going to go through the downs, and you're going to start getting the idea fairy. You're going to start wanting changing directions. You're going to want to start adding things. You're going to start subtracting things. But along your path, gentlemen, if you really want to make a difference, if you really want to increase your income, and you really want to start providing the value that you know you are worth in this world, it requires one ingredient, which my mentor taught me. One of the first things he ever taught me, Bedros Koulian, was singularity of focus. You get that down, you're going to transform your income. When you split your focuses, your income drops. That is my message today, gentlemen. So today, do yourself a favor and write down your singularity of focus. Write down what it is that you want to accomplish and go all in, commit, and make a decision. All right, guys. Well, with that being said, I hope this podcast helps you. And if you identify as a man that likes to help other men, that really likes to make an impact on this world, then I invite you to share this podcast with other men, gentlemen. Let them know about what we're doing here at Onward Men, because it is much bigger than me. It is much bigger than you. This is about building a tribe of men that are high performers so that we can go out into society and we can start changing the landscape of this world one man at a time, because one man and one more leader can inspire a crowd, can inspire a nation. And that is my purpose, gentlemen, with this podcast, with this movement. And if you want to be a part of it, then why not share it? And of course, if you want to reprogram your mind for massive success, if you want to eliminate all the self-doubt, all the self-limiting beliefs that you have, and you want to rewire your brain for success subconsciously, then I invite you to go to richardmugica.com/man up and apply there if you think you got what it takes. And guys, of course, if you want to follow me, then you can probably best find me on Instagram at Onward Men. And I'd love to connect with you. If you have any questions, if you have any concerns, please DM me on Instagram. And if you want your questions answered on this podcast, then send a question my way. I'd love to hear from you guys. Love you guys. And I want you to go into your weekend dominating, and do not take your weekends off, gentlemen. Prepare for the battle on Monday. All right, we're out. We'll see you later. Peace.